Is okay after getting 6 stitches in his left hand. India, though, they've got
a lot of them coming through the ranks, and then Prince Yadav plays first-class cricket for Delhi, and the IPL plays for LSG, and both of them been mighty impressive in this season. Yeah, and those couple of changes, apart from that, it looks like a really good side. Again, a very strong batting order as well. Depth is there. It's something to watch out for. I mean, both Prince Yadav and especially Surya and Shedge.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing Shedge. Strikes at 163 in the IPL, which is outstanding. Playing for Ricky Ponting and, of course, Shreyas Iyer.
Playing with the proper leather ball.
9 sixes and was an outstanding knock. Harshdeep Singh. Left arm, bowled nicely a couple of days ago, picked up 2 for 28. Tector's up and running. I'm a little surprised, Deep, that Harshdeep has chosen to bowl this end just because of the breeze generally was blowing towards the pavilion. So bowling from the far end would have shaped it back to that right-hander.
Yeah, that's a fair call, but I'm not too sure whether it's blowing across. It's more diagonal, and he's got the wind behind him a little bit. Maybe he, being the senior bowler, he's chosen to bowl from the end with a little bit of wind assisting him. And also the other evening, or rather the other afternoon, we didn't see the ball swing too much. There wasn't much lateral movement. There was pace and carry, surely, with the new ball.
We're on the same pitch again, Deep. It looks good. Had a little sprinkle and a 20-minute roll yesterday.
A change in terms of who's keeping for India. It was Sanju Samson the previous game, a little bit of rotation there. So you've got Ishan Kishan behind the stumps for the second game.
What would have been the thinking behind that? Because as a former keeper myself and yourself, you never like having the gloves taken off you.
Yeah, but you know what, modern day keepers, they're so used to fielding as well, because look at every international team, you'll find at least a couple of keepers, so one of them would have to field.
I think this is a big game, Deep, for Ross Adair. He's had a quiet start to the season domestically for the Northern Knights. He made 12. He's got all the power in the world. We mentioned today he loves going leg side. I think he can just stand a little bit stiller. I think Ross Adair can just stand a little bit stiller and trust himself.
And maybe look to play on the offside as well. We know he's extremely strong on the leg side, uses his bottom hand a lot. But that's what you expect from Adair, isn't it? What you make of the surface here?
Well, I think it's going to play better than it did on Friday. Nothing wrong with the pitch on Friday. I thought it played nicely. It was a good contest between bat and ball. It's a little bit firmer. I don't think there's going to be any demons in this whatsoever. I don't see the ball turning at all. There will be seam movement, no doubt about it.
So a fair bit of cracks there. Do you think that's going to play a role?
Not there, Deep. Not going to play a role there.
Now what a start for Ross Adair. His first scoring shot, a maximum. Then again, this is what we were talking about. You just stand and deliver. Use your bottom hand, that's your strength. But try and look going down the ground. And this dimension of this ground will help you with that. Shorter straight boundaries.
Down the ground again. What a lusty blow that is from Ross Adair. Don't bother moving around the crease Adair. Stand still and pump it long. First over, done and dusted. 13 without loss. Now then, that should be taken. That is soft. That is really soft. He went deep in his crease. Tim Tector. Now that has gone a long, long way up in the air. is happening here? They've made an absolute mess of it. Harshit Rana, Ishan Kishan, yours. Up and over the offside, no timing. A reprieve. Tilak Varma, and look at the celebration. Look at the emotion. Tim Tector. Pulled away. Not quite out of the screws, but may well just trickle into the ropes. It does indeed.
That's what you see in T20 cricket so much with contemporary batters. Not much footwork, just a little foot forward, and then the hands take over. Not out of the middle. Again, pretty high on the bat.
That's beautifully cut away. That'll race to the boundary. Oh, that's Harry Tector, prime Harry Tector.
Yeah, great shot. Just a little bit of width offered from Arshdeep. Again, similar length, but the angle, left arm over, just pushing it across Harry Tector, and Harry Tector climbs into that beautifully. Great weight transfer and watching it right onto the bat, and that'll get his confidence going. He's had a nervy couple of minutes here since he's come to the crease. A few playing misses, but that should set.
Morgan Tucker. Some march down the wicket at Arshdeep.
Yeah, just speaking and listening to the captains at the toss. Both use the words, play smart cricket and be adaptable to the conditions. So India have certainly adapted to it. Lorcan using his feet there, and Arshdeep saw it and dragged his length back nicely.
What's beautiful to watch there is how still his head remains. Again, use of the feet. This time it's worked away square, and that'll be all the way for 4. Lorcan Tucker into double figures.
Yeah, well played by Lorcan Tucker. Just again advancing down the wicket, really using the feet coming down at the ball to try and throw the bowlers off their length, and worked out that time. And Prince Yadav went fuller. Lorcan Tucker's flicked it through vacant square leg, and it's raced away for 4. Again, we spoke about, the captain spoke about adapting to conditions. Lorcan Tucker using it.
Oh, that's a brilliant response from Prince Yadav. The foot movement was there. There was that little trigger movement from Lorcan Tucker to perhaps see him try to trick the bowler into dropping it short, but Prince Yadav responded superbly.
Yeah, he just went deep in the crease there, preempting that Yadav would drag his length back, and Lorcan Tucker trying to create a bit of length and access the ball, but Prince Yadav was up to it there. Well bowled.
Firm, but great fielding, Prince Yadav. There's some fire in. That'll be leg by, I suspect. Harry Tector looking to play it straight. Again, a good clean pickup might have been putting pressure on the Irish batters. End of the power play, end of 6, Ireland 44 for 2. Oh, that's worked away. A big solid hand on it from Tilak Varma. Slows it down. He's arguably saved 3.
Yeah, good stop. Left hand. Interesting, Shivam Dubey on Friday bowled all his overs from the far end.
Lorcan Tucker offered a little bit of width, chased after it. Outside half of the bat, it's still a quick enough single, and maybe chance for overthrows here, and they take them. Tucker and Tector both very quick between the wickets.
Yeah, sloppy from India. We saw a little bit on Friday, couple of drops.
That'll work his way back past the bowler. Shreyas Iyer, though, will reel the ball in. A single. Dot ball to finish 7. Ireland 2 short of 50. Oh, again, sending it through nicely. It's got a Nick's gone. Lorcan Tucker walks. Ishan Kishan takes the catch and a first T20 international wicket for Prince Yadav. Taking the quick single. A dive from Khalid.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about what that win yesterday for Ireland women over West Indies will do for the women's game. Just a bit of timing. Yeah, it was comprehensive. Orla Prendergast, who's had a really fine tournament, another half century. I was watching down in Pembroke Cricket Club yesterday. There was a good gathering, crowding around the TV, watching that. It was wonderful to see.
That's the other point I'd like to get with bat and ball.
Lovely hands, really good hands. Good in the deep. India have been smart with their field placing. 53 for 3. Chance for 2, I thought, but neither batter really were interested in having a look.
I think Harry.
Yeah, Akshar Patel's not a huge turner on the ball, and that ball there is a perfect example of how he goes about his bowling. Left arm around the wicket, angling across the left-hander.
Yeah, you want to play him more like a little swing bowler, especially as a left-hander. Looking to turn it leg side. He's quite leg side dominant, Ben Khalid's. And looking to play it leg side from there. No real foot movement. You can get in trouble.
Keep up, Ishi, keep
To the positive news stories at the men and the ladies side, obviously the turning of the turf in Dublin recently. The new stadium has started. Preparation. No. Be careful.
Yeah, Abbottstown. That's where the sod has been turned. A great location. It's on the M50. It's where lots of other sports are, but Ben Khalid's feet just not really doing him any favours this over so far. Good bounce.
Yeah, against Akshar Patel, you've got to look down the ground.
Brilliant
Bowling. Outstanding bowling, Akshar Patel. Jams a Yorker in. Ireland will pick up 2, but they're going nowhere at the moment. Halfway stage, 58 for 3. Good from Shurian Shedgate. Should get back for a couple there. We're going to head downstairs to Dwayne.
Thank you very much, Niall, Isabel. So enjoying all the sights and sounds. From a cricketing perspective, you're enjoying, must be the atmosphere here as well, and how tight the contest it was on Friday.
Yeah, after Friday's match, the anticipation is so high for an inspiration for us, and he's like one of the most inspirational, personalities in India for many generations.
Well, we've just witnessed a shot that Sachin Tendulkar would be proud of. It is glorious. It's to the boundary, and with that, thank you very much, Mr. Niraj Singh. And back to you, Niall and Isabel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Niraj Singh, for your continued support. Much needed boundary. First boundary for 31 balls. Just rolled his fingers down the left-hand side of the ball there. Shurian Shedgate. Length ball, Hoyt leg side. Has it got enough? Just about enough. Just about enough. The sweeper was interested.
As a bowling side as well. It took a bit of a risk because these are not short boundaries. The pitch is not so easy for big hitting. So there was a risk taken by Khalid. And just a few inches over Sanju Samson. So
goes full this time, crashes into his own boot. Perhaps helps it towards long on a little more easily.
yeah, the next ball pitch up. Harjit Singh.
Not by much though, I have to say. The good thing though is the field can change because it's Tector on strike now. It was the slower delivery, but it didn't land. Didn't land in Arshdeep's hands as well. It was a free hit anyway. So 6 more runs to the kitty.
Should have just stuck to normal length because it's not easy to hit sixes of a length ball. He's trying for the Yorker, hasn't got it right, and that's the problem. People often wonder why don't. Oh, second look. Looks like a possible catch. He's also
Slip in place. Oh, swing, swing. It's a first baller again. Would you believe it? Jai Mundra, first ball to Sanju Samson, who's taken the DRS.
Nice and slow. Yeah, clear gap between bat and ball. Ball tracking coming up. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Aiden, stay with your on-field decision of out. Stand by. Your on-screen now signal out.
He's gone, Sanju Samson. 2 deliveries to Sanju Samson from Jai Mundra. Twice he's got him out.
Humphreys bowling the first over.
Will he step out first ball? No, he doesn't. Oh, that should be another wicket. That's gone way up in the air, and he's taken a blinder. Misjudged it. Another wicket for Jai Mundra. Another wicket for Ireland. And that is a rough wicket. Both the Indian openers back in the dugout. And Ireland are back, and how?
What a catch. Matt Hollard, the man of the match from game 1. That's gone so high. As you said, Deep, maybe overran it, but kept his composure. Stayed nice and calm, and that's a phenomenal catch to get rid of Abhishek Sharma. First ball, India 1 for 2.
Pumped down the ground. Chance. No. Good effort from Harry Tector. Good.
Something's got to give you. It's a big over.
Darted in, lifted high, there's a fielder waiting, Matt Humphreys secures the wicket, beautifully taken by George Dockrell, a massive wicket from an...
Something had to give, something had to. 12 and over. This is good bowling, again, good use and good knowledge of the dimensions. Banged it.
Ooh, beautiful. Hollard back into the attack. Looking for a big one, and the first 6 of the India innings. A spinny super 6 from Tilak Varma, who goes to 50 spectacularly.
Straight in the slot, even though got the toe end of the bat, had enough on it. And that is his area. Will look to hit on the leg side. And this is where line.
Wider, straight up, the chance for a second wicket for Hollard, and to dismiss the very dangerous Tilak Varma, taken by Liam McCarthy. A 7th Indian wicket falls.
It's very good cricket from Ireland. Just talking about bowling that wide line to Tilak Varma. He does that, made that necessary. Good innings of 55 or 46. He's got to go back 170.
A very long way indeed, Harshit Rana.
Field with bowling.
Harshit Rana pumps it down the ground, and he's caught. Is he? No, chilled. Ben Khalid's. He got there, he got his hand
all the way. Waited for it to come to him, then realized it's not going to, then in the end had to put in the dive.
It just bobbled out. Harshit Rana high, there's a fielder gathering underneath it again. Shedge, Suryan Shedge is out.
Had a fielder place there. It's got to go for 1 of 5. 1-2-1 for 8.
Ireland are 2 wickets away from creating the most incredible kind of history in T20 internationals.
Well, power, serious power there from Harshit Rana. He's not giving up. That has gone like a bullet to the boundary mid-wicket square. Heaved leg side. Well, a 4 followed by a 6. As soon as it left the bat, you knew it was going all the way.
4 and then a 6 thinking, and Harshit, if they can go on and hit a few more. It's a really good hit, 89 meters long. We told you he can hit a long ball, but can he finish the game for India? 18 or 5.
Round the wicket, Tector. And it's a no ball. How costly is this going to be? Well, George Dockrell has it in the deep, but they're going to run a second. Great running. Brilliant running.
The press. That's a high. It's a very high no ball. Leg side or offside, but not straight.
Oh, bottom edge. Well, it's not where he meant it to go. It's pretty much 180 degrees the other way, but it's going to go to the boundary.
Was again winding up to go down the ground. It's a good delivery. Full wide inside edge. Nothing much the keeper could have done about it.
The round arm, very good. The low arm action, can't give away two here. Tim Tector does very well in the deep. So, Esther covers in tight. Another wide. Another wide.
Stumping, yeah?
Hands, no wicket. That's what he meant to bowl the last ball. So, just the single. Ireland scampering into a full toss. Well, who's underneath it? Tim Tector. The Tectors combine for the 9th wicket. Tim Tector, he's been brilliant in the field. Harry Tector, it's not the over, it's not the way he would have dreamed it, but he has taken...
It was a full toss. 147 for 9 India.
Last man in. So slow, down the ground. It's 6, but it's a win for Ireland, the greatest weekend in Irish cricket history.